I want to have this conversation today because I think it's absolutely so important to talk about the things that are going on behind the scenes. And I think that this conversation is so important, really important in the network marketing space, by the way, because the old tactics of building business right now are not working because I see so many people getting buried and losing in that space because they don't understand how it's evolved. I want to talk a little bit about what the 1% are doing differently that they're just not talking about, because you're no different than anyone else. We all are the same human beings. As far as I know here, right? There might be aliens on this planet, but as far as I know, we're all equal. We're all human beings. So we all have the same opportunity to go out and do something with our lives, to go out and create something. We get to co-create with God and the universe, and we get to create the life that we want, the life that we're willing to work for. Now, I was raised in a society where you work really hard, and I was conditioned in school to become a really good employee and follow the rules. They never taught me that I was in charge of what I put out there, because what I put out there, the things that I focus on, the things that I feel, the things that I want, those are the things that grow, regardless of if they're good or bad. So if you're focusing on success and getting better and learning skill sets and surrounding yourself with higher level people that want more and want to make a bigger impact in the world, you're naturally going to gravitate towards that. And it's up to you to determine how quickly you do that. And it's really important to figure out who is someone that you can trust, someone that has a life or the values that you have or that you want to emulate or that you want. There's a lot of false gurus. So you really have to use your discernment and your intuition to move forward, but also have some cold, hard proof. And we can't control any of it, but guess what? You can control your actions. So you have to decide, what does success look like to you? Is it monetary? Is it lifestyle? Is it freedom? To us, it's freedom. Money helps you have freedom, and the top 1% know this. When you have desperation, you operate differently, and you do everything in your power to find and attract that kind of cash infusion. People that earn a lot, they understand that fast money is not equal to long-term wealth. A lot of people are looking for that lottery ticket. They're looking for that golden goose, and they're constantly switching focus, trying to find it their entire life. And it's exhausting. Whereas they're not working on who they are in the process. If you want change in your life, it starts with you. It starts with this and what you believe you can have. If you want to make millions, you already have to act as if you are there. But you have to project that first. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that they're waiting and hoping and wishing, and they're going to work their way to the top because that's what we've been taught in school. You work hard or you're really smart and you can make money. But that's actually not the case. So the issue is that most people expect fast money instead of working towards long-term wealth and creating that long-term wealth of focus. So you have to be willing to play the long game. You have to build relationships that take sometimes years, sometimes decades. You have to refine your skills. You have to get better, and you have to stay consistent when other people quit. You're going to watch people quit. You're going to watch people be distracted. You're going to watch people fall off, but you have to stay focused. And I will tell you, after 9 years of being in the online marketing space, there are very few people that have continued down this path that are still doing what I do. And then the next piece is, a lot of people are stuck. They might still be doing it. They might still be showing up, but they've never increased the amount that they make because they didn't evolve, right? They didn't continue building who they were. They didn't have the courage to go out, or the work ethic or the discipline to go build a personal brand. You know what else is really interesting about the mindset of people that are in the top 1 or 2% is that they don't think about saving money. They think about, how do I make more money? Most people have this fear of, oh, I can't do that. What if this goes sideways? What if it doesn't? What if everything stays the same? That to me scares me more than anything. And as human beings, we have this incessant need for growth. And most people don't fuel that need because of the fear of what they could lose versus the excitement of what they could gain. You're going to lose a few $10,000 things on the way to $100,000. You're going to lose $100,000 on your way to $1 million. You're going to lose $1 million on your way to 10. It's part of learning and growth, and most people take that personally. Handling rejection. Anybody that you have seen succeed has heard no more than you. They've been told that they're crazy more than you. They really have had to have this rock solid mindset that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. I will do what I know I need to do until. And if they don't know what they need to do, they're going to hire a mentor. They're going to hire somebody that they admire that has the results that they want so that they can learn from them and go through it faster without making the mistakes that have cost that person they're learning from. If I have to pay $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to be around people that are scaling 8 and 9 figure businesses so that I can learn from their mistakes and not make the same mistakes, it's going to cost me less in the meantime. Rejection is something that really a lot of people get taken down by, and they feel that it's personal when it's not, because everyone has the right to choose and make decisions that are best for themselves. It's your job to go out and find the people that need what you have. The best business owners, the most successful people in the world, don't see rejection as something personal. They see it as a sorting process. Okay, that obviously wasn't the right opportunity for me. And not everyone is the right fit for what you're selling. And that's okay. Some of the most successful people that I know have had 10, 12, 15 failed businesses, but they kept going at it because they learned every time, they got better every time, and they knew that the long-term wealth that they wanted to accumulate was based on what they're learning in the process. And again, most people are not willing to fail forward as much. But selling and business communication, it's a skill. And those that refuse to learn how to overcome objections in a way that doesn't turn people off, those that refuse to learn how to talk to specific personality types and have the right conversations and learn how to be active listeners, those are the people that struggle for a lifetime because they don't take business seriously or sales seriously, and they never learn how to communicate. They also don't improve their emotional intelligence, and they end up being stuck in this bubble, hopping around to different opportunities, different things to do, trying to find the golden goose as opposed to getting better themselves. Because what I've learned in the process is that everything works. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You just have to be committed to seeing it through and overcoming the challenges until you get the result that you want. And there will be challenges. There will be roadblocks. You will lose money. You will have people say no. You will be frustrated. You will cry some days. But guess what? You will live to see another day. And I promise you, if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will win eventually. Learn how to sell. Learn how to communicate. Learn how to become unoffendable by people that are out there being triggered left, right, and center by whatever the heck they're seeing politically, whatever they're seeing globally. None of that matters because you can't control it. What you can control is what you do and who you serve and how you help people. And that your unique skill set sets you apart from everybody else. Nobody else has your unique gifts, your unique perspective, but you got to get loud about it. You don't want to do a live video because it scares you. You don't want to do a reel and put your face on camera. Like, I have no makeup on today. The only thing I did was draw on my eyebrows. You're welcome. We have to keep showing up when we don't feel like it, when we don't look our best. We've got to make it happen in the time that we have. And I'm telling you, that time is going to go by anyways. Whether you are sitting doing nothing, whether you're hoping for a better day, that time will go by anyways. And if you can actively work toward your personal growth, how you view yourself in the world, how others view you, how you communicate with people, I'm telling you, the world will shift in your favor and opportunities that you'll never imagine. Here's the killer for most people that never make it to the top 1% of their business, of their industry, in life, with the best marriage, the best relationships, the best friendships. You quit before momentum kicks in. I don't take what anybody says personally. Doesn't mean that I don't get hurt. Doesn't mean that I don't have my moments, but I don't take it personally because I understand that everything you do as a human being is a reflection of how you see the world, your life experience, who you are, not what other people are. Entrepreneurs are so great at coming up with ideas, but they're really terrible finishers. They're easily distracted. They go on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and they never properly execute that one thing that'll bring them to millions of dollars because they don't see it in a 360 view. If you want to be the top 1% 90% of your industry, you have to be willing to do the hard work. You have to be willing to push through when people quit. You have to be willing to evolve in a marketplace. People don't want to see what you ate for lunch and that you took your kids to the park this afternoon. They want you to bring an education, a value, an inspiration, some hope, conviction in what you do and what you sell. That's the whole reason I started online, is because I wanted to help people, because I wanted to help moms like me who wanted to stay at home with their kids, who wanted the reality of that, be able to make money in a way that felt good to them so that they had purpose. Because if you don't have purpose in what you do, nothing is going to come to you. Because if you don't have that purpose, you're so easily shakeable. You're going to be easily distracted by the shiny objects that hundreds of people are trying to distract you with because they have their own agenda. Are you increasing your skill set on a daily basis? Are you reading books? Are you listening to podcasts? Are you surrounding yourself with mentorship, with people that are going to help you take your business and your life to the next level? If this is resonating with you, you weren't meant to be part of the 99%. You were meant to be part of the 1%. And you need people around you that believe in you, that support you, that encourage you and continue to push you down that path and expect the best out of you. Because if you surround yourself with people that are okay being average, it's going to be really frustrating because you're not going to find anybody that relates to you, and you are not crazy. You're somebody that is seeking higher solutions, and you're honoring the growth that you're meant to do as a human being, and you're here to make an impact. Just don't quit. That's where people lose, is when they quit. And so maybe it is a 5-year journey for you. Maybe it's a 10-year, maybe it's a 20-year journey, but guess what? The time will pass anyway, so you might as well get good. Now, again, I'm going to do a webinar or a workshop, I should call it, a 3-day workshop from March 24th to the 26th. If you want an invite to that, just drop a 1 in the chat and I will make sure that I send you the registration. That's a workshop specifically for digital marketers, network marketers, affiliate marketers who want to know why they aren't hitting the goals that they have, why and how the 1% do business differently, because they're no different than you. They're not special. They just do business and life different. And I want to show you how to do that. I want to lift the veil because you all deserve to have access to that. And then it's up to you. Do you want to step up to the plate and do the work required to get there? Or not? Are you happy with where you're at? Would you be happy if you stayed where you're at over the next 6 months? If nothing changed, would you be happy? And if the answer to that is no, then you better hop in that workshop, because I'm going to make sure that I share with you exactly what you need to do to change. And we will see you again next time. If you want more information like this, or you're seeking to build business, or you want to get better at sales, or you want more clarity on your brand, make sure you reach out, send me a DM, and let's have a conversation. Have a great day. Bye for now.